morning. Today is National Tweed Day. So put on your finest herringbone, houndstooth, or Harris. 'Cause you know what they say, a friend in tweed is a friend indeed.
Actions available. Selected. Bonus. Your turn. 15 game. Bonus. Pig with Microsoft Mic. Pig alert. They surrender. OK. Button. Back. Pig bonus with Microsoft Mic. Play next game. Alert. They surrender. Roll. OK. Button. Back. Farkle bonus with James William. 2009. Play next game. Alert. They surrendered. OK. Button. Back. Farkle bonus with Chris Willem. 5007. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Teresa 7. 4800 to 7000. Roll. Button. Select all. Select bet 2, 2, 6, 3, 1, 6. Possible moves are roll 5 dice. Roll. Select all. 6. Bank. Roll 3 dice. Roll. Select all. Select. Roll 2 dice. Roll. Select all. Select. Bank score. Select. Select all. 2. Roll 2 dice. Roll. Select all. Select. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. Select 2. Bank 1150. Bank. Dim. Bonus rolls award. You just play next game. Farkle bonus with Jaws Gurley. 5100 to 4000. Roll. But select all. Select all. Sit. Roll 4 dice. Select all. Select 2. Sit. Select. Select. 1. Roll. Select all. Dim. Use bonus roll. Roll. Use bonus roll. 1. Select all. Select all. Banks. Bank 700. Bank. Dim. 5800 to 4000. Play next game. 1 424 bonus with Feline 9. 106 to 92. Roll. But roll. Dimmed. 1. 1. Bank 4. Button. 6. But roll. But roll. Dimmed. 5. 4. Button. 5. Button. Roll. But roll. Dimmed. 6. But 6. But bank 23. Bank. Dim. 129 to 92. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Garon. 4650 to roll. But select all. Select all. Bank. Roll 3 dice. Select all. Select 5. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. 3. Bank 700. Bank. Dimmed. 5400. Possible moves are 2 1. Play next game. 1 424 bonus with Chancy Tooth. 170 to 173. Roll. But roll. Dimmed. 3, 6, 6, button, roll, button, roll, dimmed, 6, 6, 4, button, roll, button, roll, dimmed, 1, button, roll, button, roll, dimmed, 6, roll, button, roll, dimmed, 4, 5, button, roll, button, roll, 5, bank 22, button, bank, dimmed, no, button, no. Play next game. Farkle bonus with KB7. 5000 to 4300. Roll. But select all. Select all. Bank. Roll 2 dice. Roll. Select all. Select. Bank score. Roll. Pop. Roll 1. Select. Pop. Select all. 5. Roll. Action. Bonus roll. Roll 4 dice. Select all. Select. Bank 3. Roll. Select all. Select. 4. Use. Pos. You roll. Select all. Select all. 5000 to 4300. Play next game. Farkle bonus with Bibliody. 500. Roll. Roll. Select. Roll. Button. Roll. Roll. Dimmed. 4. Select all. Select all. Banks. Roll 4 dice. Select all. Possible. Roll. Action. Bonus roll. Roll 2 dice. Roll. Possible. Select. 4. Use bonus roll. You roll. Use bonus roll. Select all. Select all. Bank 700. Bank. Dim. 1300 to 1850. Play next game. 1 424 bonus with Teresa set 83 to 95. Roll. But roll. Dimmed. 6. 6. 6. 1. Button. Roll. Button. Roll. Dimmed. 6. 2. 6. Button. Roll. Button. Roll. Dimmed. 6. 3. 1. Roll. Button. Roll. Dimmed. 4. 1. 6. But roll. But roll. Dim. 3. Button. Bank score is 20. Bank. Dim. 104 to 95. Play next game. Farkle with the Archer bow and arrow. 600. Roll. But select all. Select all. 1. Bank 300. Bank. Dim. 950 to 1150. Possible. Play next game. Farkle with Batgirl. 6000. Roll. But select all. Select all. 5. Bank 600. Bank. Dim. 7200 to 4000. Possible. Play next game. Farkle bonus with being brief. 5000. Roll. But select all. Select all. 3. Bank score is 5. Roll 1 dot. Roll. Dim. Select all. Banks. Select all. Select all. Bank. Roll 4 dot. Select all. Select all. Roll action. Bone. Roll 1 dot. Roll. Possible moves are 2. Use bonus roll. You roll. Select all. Bank scores 1150. Roll action. Selected. 6. But bank. Possible move. Bank 1150. But bank. Dim. 6200 to 7300. Play next game. Pig bonus with Vikings. 38 to 47. Roll. But roll. 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 4. Roll. Roll. Pig. Use bonus roll. You roll. But roll. Bank 0. 38 to 4. No. Button. Updating their turn. 16 games. Heading. Screen actions available. Page. MU Dice World. BitLife. BitLife. Main menu. Button. Basketball. Close. Button. Close. A basketball. I took my friend, Camille. Age. Button. Age. Your son, Alex, is asking you to pay for his college education. He wants to major in arts. Yes. Yes. You paid for yours. You paid for. I agreed. My son, age 40 years. My son, Alex, graduated from high school. Twitter, now, and my daughter, Beatrice, started high school. My son, Ben, started middle school. My nephew, Jeremiah, started elementary. I agreed to pay for my vertical scroll job button job. I took my work harder. Work hard. You put in some extra hours for age button age. Your mother has just come out of the closet as gay. Argue with her. Support her unconditional support. You told your mother. I've been considering exploring my submission fetish. I have been given a raise of 4.1%. My mother came out of the closet. My son, Alex, began studying arts at university. Age 41 year. Relationships. Beatrice Grand. Page 2 of Allison Burns. Page 4 of 4. Spend time with all. Spend time with button. You invested time in 21 relationships. Your little brother, Landon, your nephew, Jeremiah, and your niece, Allison, refuse to spend time with you. Age button. You are pregnant with your husband. Keep the baby. Your friend, Aurelio, wants to become best friend. Stay as friends only. Your son, Aaron, is asking you to pay for his college education. He wants to major in finance. Will you pay for? Yes. Pay his. Yes. You paid for your. I agreed to. I told my friend I'm pregnant. My niece, my daughter, my son, Levi and I age 42 years. Levi and I have been married for 10 years. My son, Alex, moved out. My son, Aaron, graduated from high school. My son, Caleb, started middle school. My daughter, Delilah, started elementary school. My niece, Allison, started elementary school. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. My friend, Aurelio, I told him I agreed. Relationships. Levi Grand, husband, parents, relationship, Genevieve Cameron, mother, siblings, Ashley, children, Alex Grant, Aaron Grant, Beatrice, Ben Grant, Caleb, Cody Grant, Delilah, friends. Close button. Close dimmed. I agreed to pay for my. I told my son Levi and age 42 years. Job button. Job. Senior. Work harder. You put in some extra hours for age button. Age. You just gave birth to a baby boy. Name Jackie. Text field. Delete E. Cap J. Cap F. Cap D. A N I W E. Return. Select name. You were the proud mother. I gave birth. I have my son, age 43. My son, Aaron, began studying finance at university. My son, Ben, started high school. I have been given a raise. I gave birth. Relationships. Beatrice Grand. Page 3. Spend time with all. Ellipses. Spend time with. You invested time in 24 relationships. Your little brother, Landon, refused to spend time with you. Age button. While on a hike in the mountains, a loud Chinese tourist confronts you and asks if you try. Of course. What? Absolutely not. Of course. What? Of course. I told I have developed the bad habit of biting my nail. I have a new supervisor named Brianna Doubtfire. My nephew, Tommy, started middle school. My son, Cody, started middle school. My daughter, Beatrice, graduated from high school. Age 44 years. Job button. Job. I took my work harder. You started arriving. Age button. You were discussing politics with your friend, Camilla, and she asks you how you think she should vote in an upcoming election. Give her good advice. My friend, I have been given a raise of. My son, Caleb, started high school. My daughter, Beatrice, started a new position as junior mail carrier for the city of. My son, Alex, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in arts. He started a new position as junior graphic designer. Age 45 years. Relationships. Page 4. Spend time. You invested time in 22 relationships. Age button. Age. Your friend, Jesse, has tickets to a Lady Gaga concert and invites you. Let's go. You and your friend, Jesse. I went to my nephew, my daughter, Beatrice, moved out. Age 46 years. Job button. Job. Performance. You put in some extra hours for age button. Your mother passed away at the age of 78. She had a fatal heart attack. Plan her funeral. It's time to decide what to do with your mother's remains. Her wish was to have her body donated to science. Donate her body. You and your siblings each inherited 973,000. You and your friend, Jesse, wants to become best friends with 58%. Stay as friends. Your son, Ben, is asking you to pay for his college education. He wants to major in information system. Disapprove. Yes. Pay his. Yes. Pay. You paid for yours. My friend. I told him that my sibling. I planned her. My mother had. I have been given. My nephew. My son, Ben. My son, Aaron, graduated. Age 47 year. Job. But relationships. Page 4. Spend time with. Spend time. You invested time in 22 relationships. Your little brother, Landon, and your nephew, Jeremiah, refuse to spend time with you. Age button. Age button. You've been thinking about making your daughter, Delilah's, dreams come true by buying her the kitty she's been asking for. Take her pet shopping. Take her pet shopping. Animal shelter. Rescue cat. Buy a purebred cat. Buy a pure Abyssinian cat. Back button. Back. Visit the pet. Visit the pet. Butters rat. 3. Mackenzie, Australian Shepherd. 2. Hopper Rabbit. 2. Amy, Alley Cat. 2. Pedro, Guinea Pig. 1. Nicole, Persian Cat. 1. Carbon, Ragdoll Cat. 2. Bentley, Toy Poo. 2. Pixie, Hamster. 1-year-old Polly. 1-year-old Tang. 1-year-old Liquid. 5. Queenie. 3. Toby, Puppy. Sasha. 4-year-old Dwayne. 4-year-old Teddy. 5. S'more, Baby. 1-year-old Sky. 2-year age. I was born a back button. Back. Cat breeders. Cat, Abyssinian cat, American Bengal cat, Birman cat, Charger, Himalayan cat, Maine Coon cat, Persian cat, Ragdoll cat, Savannah cat, Siamese cat, Savannah cat, Siamese cat, Siamese cat, Dennis, 2-year-old, Mika, 2-year, Chris, 1-year-old, Bit Life Community, back, button, back, Himalayan cat, Himalayan Rebel, 2-year, Emma, 2-year-old cat, back, button, back, Bengal cat, Bengal, Rita, Bengal, 2-year, Murph, 1-year, Zeke, 1, Coco, 1-year-old cat, back, Chartreux cat, page 1, Abyssinian cat, Abyssinian Walter, 2-year, Clark, Kit, Jazz, Kit, Clark, Abyssin, Kit, Jazz, Kit, Mark, 1-year-old, Bailey, Kitten, Bailey, Abyssin, Bailey, by him, button, close, button, age, Kit, my mother, age, type, Abyss, Kitten, age, Kitten, gender, male, Marvin, Abyssinian, color, brown and cream, close, button, close, Bailey, 1-year, Marvin, Abyssinian, Kit, Jazz, Abyssinian cat, Jazz, by her, button, price, color, brown and cream, by her, you are now the owner of a kitten named Jazz, you are now the age, pick Hannah, pick random, button, select name, button, select name, your new cat is now, I bought a kitten, I took my daughter, lately, I've noticed that everyone hates me because I'm paranoid, my son, Daniel, started elementary school, my daughter, Delilah, started middle school, my son, Ben, began studying information systems at university, my daughter, Beatrice, has been promoted to mail carrier, my son, Alex, has been promoted to graphic designer, age, 48 years, job, button, job, senior, senior, put in some extra effort, age, button, you're worried about your son, Caleb's, qualifications to get into college, hire a tutor, do nothing, bribe a college, hire a tutor, you hired a tutor to help, I worried about my son, I have been given a raise of, my little sister, Ashley, married Louis Grand, a 52-year-old school administrator, my nephew, Jeremiah, started, my son, Caleb, graduated from, my son, Ben, moved out, age, 49-year relationships, Ben Grand, page 4, spend time with that button, you invested time in 22 relationships, age, button, age, your friend, Aurelio, says he forgot his Michael Jordan rookie card inside the neighbor's house, insult him, help a friend in need, help a friend, I snuck into, my son, Caleb, began studying finance at university,
It's a quarter till the hour.
my son, Alex, has fathered a boy named Stanley Grand, age, 50 years, job, senior, work harder, you put in some extra hour, age, button, your son, Cody, is asking you to pay for his college education. He wants to major in English, yes, you paid for your son, I agree to erectile dysfunction. I have been given a raise of 3. Erectile dysfunction medication sales in Nepal have skyrocketed this quarter, propping up more than just the economy. I have been given a raise of 3. My little sister, Ashley, and her husband, my nephew, Tommy, graduate. My daughter, Delilah, started high school. My son, Cody, graduated. My daughter, Beatrice, has been promoted to senior. My son, Alex, has been promoted to age 51-year relationships. Page 4. Spend time. You invested time in 26 relationships. Your nephew, Tommy, refused to spend age button. Your friend, Philip, wants to become best friends with you. Stay as friends only. Button. Stay as friends. I told him, my friend, I have a new supervisor named Pervista Cap. My nephew, Tommy, began studying My son, Cody, began studying English at My son, Ben, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in information systems. He started a new position as real estate agent for Levi and I have been married for 20, age, 52 years, job, button, senior, put in some, you started arriving, age, button, your friends are all on social media, stay away from, I refuse, I have been given a raise of 3. My son, Caleb, moved out. My daughter, Beatrice, married Frank Sims, a 28-year age, 53-year relationship, Ben Grand. Paid. Page. Pay. Spend time. Age. Spend time with. Spend. Possible. Spend time with. Spend time. You invested time in 25. You. Age. Button. Age. Button. Your friend, Aurelio, has invited you. No way. Your friend, Aurelio, has invited you over to take MDMA with him. No way. Button. No way. I declined, and I've noticed that my cat, Hannah, seems to be behaving different. My son, Daniel, started middle school. My son, Cody, moved out. My son, Caleb, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in finance. My daughter, Beatrice, and her husband, Frank, had a baby boy named Jackson Sims. Age, 54 years. Job, button, job. Senior, senior, put in some extra, you put in some extra, relationships, but Alex Grand. Relationship, Landon Burks, brother. Paid. Relationship, Hannah, cat. Jennifer, cat. Hannah, cat. Bathe, give, relieve, sell, spend, treat, give her a veteran, take her to the vet, take her to the vet, treat upper respiratory infection, button, your, no lock, age, button, your daughter, Delilah, is asking you to pay for her college education. She wants to major in finance. Yes, pay her, yes, you paid for, I agreed. I have been given a raise of my daughter, Delilah, my son, Caleb, start a new position as junior. My grandson, Stanley, age, 55 years. Relationship. Page 505. Spend time with, you invested time in 20, relationships. Ben. Page 2, Nate O'Keefe, friend, relationship. Hannah, cat, take her, veteran, take her to the vet, button, the treat upper respiratory, butt, your cat, no lock. No, age, button. While sitting at the train station, you encounter a working girl sitting on the curb. Argue with her. Ignore her. Button. Ignore. I ignored. My cat, Hannah, is acting more sprightly. My daughter, Delilah, began studying finance at university. My son, Cody, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in English. He started a new position as junior operations analyst for my daughter, Beatrice, and her husband, Frank, had a baby boy named Atticus Sims. Age, 56 years. Job, button, job. Senior, work harder, you worked a bunch of age, button. Age. Your friend, Dash, wants to become best friends. Stay as friends only, I told him, my friend, Dash, my son, Daniel, started high school. My son, Aaron, has been promoted. Age, 57 years. Relationships. Paid. Pete Burns. Page. Spend time. You invested time in 27. Age. Button. Your husband, Levi, has accepted gratefully. But your husband, Levi, has surprised you with 18K white gold ring. Accepted great. Levi Grant. My daughter, Beatrice, and her husband, Frank, had a baby girl named Destiny Sims. Age, 58 years. Job. Button. Job. Senior. Work harder. You worked a bunch of overtime. Age. Button. Your cat, Hannah, died at the age of 11. She completed her 9th life, and will now rest in peace. Your cat, Hannah, died. Doc. Messages. Roflacop, family, 3 red. Select, message, edit, paste. Your cat, send, button, send message. Okay, button, okay. My cat, lately, I've been wondering if this is what Nirvana feels like. My daughter, Delilah, moved out. My grandson, Jackson, started elementary school. Age, 59 years. Relationships. Ben Grand. Paid. Spend time. You invested time in 27. Age. Button. Your supervisor, Purvis, approaches you and tells you that he needs you. Agree to put in the extra hour. You committed to. My daughter, Delilah, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in finance. She started a new position as junior banker for We Credit Union. Age, 60 years. Job. Button. Job. Performance. Work harder. Button. You worked a bunch of age. Button. Your son, Daniel, is asking you to pay for his college education. He wants to major in psychology. Yes. Pay. Yes. You paid for my son. I agreed to pay my son, my daughter, Beatrice, and her husband, Frank, my grandson, age 61 year. Relationships. Vertical scroll 10, 20, 4, 5, 6, 80, 9, 100. Spend time. You invested time in 28. Age. Button. Your friend, already. Stay as friends. I told him, my friend, my son, Daniel, began Levi and I have age 62 year. Levi and I have been married for 30 years. WhatsApp. More. Dismiss. Job. Button. Job. Senior. Work harder. You put in some extra. age button. Your husband, Levi, is nagging you to buy a house. Shop for houses button. Shop for houses. I took Miller, New York. What's shop for Miller, New York? Shop for cars. Miller, New York. Shop Fountainhead Jewelers. Spears and Woodward Realty. Shop for properties. Shop for property. Pay mobile home 100 mobile home 195 Miracle Mile. Mobile home buy it with cash button. What button? You are now the owner. You are now the Levi start. My granddaughter, Destiny, has been asking me to make dolls with her. Age 63 years. Relationships. Page vertical 4 5 6 7 8 9 100%. Spend time with button. You invested time in 28 age button. Your supervisor, Pervit. Okay button. Okay. My supervisor. My grandson, age 64 year job senior perform. Put in some. You worked a bunch of age button. While lost in translate, take the time to leave that part out button. Use the closest expression but leave. Take the time to explain it button. Take the time. When attempting to translate an expression, I explained that there is no translation for the term and did my best to explain the meaning. My son, Daniel, moved out. What's my grandson, Jackson, started middle school. Age 65 years. My heart. Age 60. Relationships button. Twitter. Verticals 10 20 30 40 50 60 89 100. Spend time with button. You invested time in 29 age button. My son, Aaron, you are eligible to retire and take. Keep working. I turned down. My son, Daniel, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in psychology. He started a new position as marriage counselor for Cloud9 Psychiatric Clinic. My daughter, Delilah, has been promoted to banker. My son, Cody, has been promoted to operations analyst. My son, Aaron, married Luna Allen, a 40. Levi retired. Age 66 years. Job button. Senior. Work harder. You worked a bunch of overtime. I turned activities button. Activities. Get a pet. Get a pet. Visit the pet. Terrence, 2-year-old. Misha, 1 year. Sal, 1 year. Dad, 4. Land. Kit. Pie, 2 year. Pop. Kit. Landon, Tabby. Kitten. Buy him button. You are now the owner of a kitten named Landon. You are now the pick random button. Pick Murphy. Text. Pick random. But pick Cola. Text field. Pick random. Pick Snow. Text field. Select name. Pick random button. Pick Oscar. Text. Pick random. But pick age button. Pick random. DJ. Pick random button. Pick age. But pick random. Loki. Text field. Loki. Select name button. Select name. Your new cat is now named. Your new cat. I changed it. I bought a kitten named Land. My hard work at Embro. I turned down an opportunity to retire. And age button. Your friend, Billy Ray, wants stay as friends only. Stay as friends. My friend. My son, Caleb, has been promoted. My son, Aaron, has been promoted to senior. Age 67 years. Relationship. Verticals 10 20 30 40 50 60 89 100. Spend time with them. You invested time in 29 You age button. You're way behind schedule on a massive project when your coworker, Naoki, offers to help you in exchange for one little kiss on the lips. Reject her advances. My coworker. I've been wondering if the people who invest. My son, Cody, married My son, Cody, married Bridget Sato, a 36. My grandson, Jackson, age 68 year. Job button. Performance. Put work harder. You worked a bunch of age button. Activities button. Get so take top shop go shop social manage will and testament divide equally 1 execute 100% to Daniel 1 execute will button. What's your husband Levi Levi yelled. I created a will. My coworkers at my coworker Naoki age button. Your cat, Loki, just bit your husband, Levi, after he called you weak. Train him not. Do not train him not. Train him. You worked with my cat. I've been waking up every morning with an overwhelming sensation that everyone in the world is a beautiful soul. My grandson, Stan, age 69 years. Relationship. Vertical 10 20 4 50 6 89 100. Spend time with the button. You invested time in 20. You in age button. You and your friend, Camilla, are in the middle of a texting conversation when she asks you where you think she should purchase a new sex toy. Give her good advice, but give her. My friend, age 70 years. Job. Senior. Performance. Work harder. You started arriving at age. But while at your job translating, the speaker you are currently translating uses profanity. Translate the word button. Translate. While working as my little sister, age 71 year. Relationships. Pay vertical 30 40 50 60 89 100. Spend time with but you invested time in 29 age button. Your friend, Billy Ray, passed away at the age of 72. He died of complications from asthma. Attend his funeral. But attend his funeral. Your friend, Jesse, wants to become best friends with you. Stay as friends only. Stay as friends. I told him, my friend, I paid my friend, my little bro, my son, Daniel, married Rita Kinghyman, a 25-year-old internal auditor. My daughter, Delilah, has been promoted to senior banker. My grandson, Levi and I have been married for 40 years. Age, 72 years. Job, button, job. Performance, put in some. You started arriving earlier. Age, button, your friend, Aurelio, makeup and no, thanks. Your friend, Aurelio, has asked you to sip martinis with him at a masquerade. I'm in, button. I'm in. You and your friend, I spent 4 minutes looking for my phone before realizing I was talking on it. My grandson, Jax, age, 73 year relationships, button, relationship, vertical, 10, 20, 4, 5, 6, 89, 100, spend time with all, spend time with, button, you invested time in 28 age, button, your friend, Philip, passed away, attend his funeral. I paid my I'm trying to wrap my head around how there are women selling their dirty bath. Age, 74 year, job, button, job. Senior, work harder, you worked a bunch of, you were age. Your friend, attend his funeral. But my son, Cody, and his wife, Bridget, had a baby boy named Sebastian Gray. Age, 75 year relationship, verdict 10, 20, 4, 5, 6, 89, 100, spend time with this, button, you invested time in 27, you age, button, your friend, Natalie, attend her funeral. My son, Daniel, and his wife, Rita, had a baby girl named Kiana Grand. My son, Cody, and his wife, Bridget, had a baby girl named Anna Grand. My grandson, age, 76 year, job, button, job. Senior, work hard, you put in some extra, age, button. Age. Your friend, Aurelio, wants to become stay as friends only, but stay as friends my friend, I have a new my son, Daniel, and his wife, Rita, had a baby boy named Marcos Grant. My daughter, Delilah, married Brad Pitt, my son, Ben, married Isabella Swan, a 67-year-old retired in notification, FaceTime, travel folder, screen recording in progress, button, 4, podcast, screen record, BitLife. My main achievements. I told him that I wanted to. My friend, I have a new supervisor. My son, Daniel, and his wife, Rita, had a baby boy named Marcos Grand. My daughter, Delilah, married Brad Pitt. My son, Ben, married Isabella Swan, a 60s age, button. Age. You just discovered that your friend, Jesse, who stayed at your house last night, used your sex toy. Toss it out without nothing, but not give it to him, button, give it to him. I gave my sex. I have a new supervisor named Aiden My son, Cody, and his wife, Bridget, have adopted a 3-year-old girl named Olivia Stanley. My son, Caleb, married Britney Spears, a 55-year-old firefighter, age, 78 years. Age, button. BitLife community, button, assets, button, job, button. Job. Senior, work harder, you put in some extra hours, age, button, age. Your best friend, Adam, attend his funeral. Your friend, Jesse, attend his funeral. My friend, my grand's age, 79 year relationships, vertical 10, 12, 15, 89, 100, spend time with them, but you invested time in 29, age, button, your friend, magic mushrooms, do it, button, do it. You have achieved in light, I was in light, I took age, 80 years, job, senior, work harder, you put in some extra hours, age, but your death, your little sister, attend her funeral, your friend, death, attend his funeral, I paid my son, Ben, and his wife, Isabella, have adopted a 5-year-old girl named Tina Hux, age, 81 years, relationship, verdict 10, 20, 50, 89, 100, spend time with you invested time in 28, age, button, your friend, pranked. Laugh it off, rumble with him, laugh it off, rumble, insult, rumble with him, button, laugh it off, button, laugh it off. My friend, my son, Cody, and his wife, Bridget, have adopted a 4-year-old, Levi, and age, 82 years. Levi and I have been married for 50 years. Job, button, job, senior, work harder, you worked a bunch of overtime. Boost, button, boost, but let's bear fruit, you went fruit picking at an orchard, age, button, but your husband, Levi, passed away at the age of 83. He died from cancer of the chin. Plan his funeral. It's time to decide what to do with your husband, Levi's, remains. His wish was to be cremated. Have him Texas. Cremate him. Button. Cremate him. Bury them. Button. Throw them in. Keep them in an urn. Button. Keep them in. You inherit. I planned his funeral to help the. You inherited 7,230. You inherited 7,000. Your cat, Loki, died at the age of 17. He passed from old age. As okay. Button. Okay. Your friend, Nate, attend his funeral. Attend his funeral. Age, 83 year. Levi died from relationships. Button. Activities. Button. Activities. Work on night. Go pets. Get a pet. Get a pet. Animal shelter. Rescue an animal in need. Pet store. Pet store. Jimmy. Baby. 1 year. Deck. 1 month. 1 crit. 5 tip. 4 little. 1 gym. 4 school. 3 prep. 1 lyle. 5 spike. 1 car. 4 snow. 5 Thor. 5 teen. 1 pie. 5 jack. 2 year. Now 3 bees. 4 age. I was. My birthday is back. Button. Back. Buy a purebred cat. Dog. Buy a Abyssinian cat. Chi. Kate Lay. 1 year. Lay. Kate Lay. 1 year old. Say 1 year. Luna. Kate. Bit life community. Kate Luna. Abyssinian cat. Luna. Buy her. Button. Buy her. You are now the select name. Job. I bought it. I paid my age. Button. Age. Your friend, Camilla, wants to become best friends. Agree to become best friend. Agree to. My friend. Age. 84 years. Job. Button. Job. Senior. Put in some extra F. Put in. You started arriving. You age. Button. Age. You have been forced to retire from your position as senior translator for Ambrosia International. They say they have received too many complaints about you calling people whippersnap. Insult my supervisor. Age. Button. Wish my supervisor well. Wish my supervisor well. You are entitled to a pension. You are entitled. I thank my. I was for. I have a new. My little brother. My son, Ben, was with my grandson, Stanley. Age. 85 years. Relationships. Verdict 10 per 50 79 100. Spend time with them. But you invested time in 28. You age. Button. You just opened a text you received from your best friend, Camilla's fiancé, Jack, and discovered. Report him to Camilla. Button. You reported him. My best age. 86 years. Occupation. Age. Button. Age. Your friend, Aurelio, attend his funeral. Go as of late. Even go to the doctor. Button. Go to the doctor. 90%. My best friend, Dr. Whole, but 90%. Dr. Evans. Dr. Arthritis. 7. Treat me. Treat. Doctor. You continue to suffer from age. Button. Age. 87 year. My friend, I lost relationships. Verdict 10, 30, 50, 80, 100 per. Spend time with them. Button. You invested time in 27. Age. Button. Age. My age. 88 year. My son, Alex, retired. Age. 88 years. Age. Button. Age. Your best friend. Prank call. Insult her. Sounds like fun. I prank. Age. 89 years. Relationships. Verdict 10, 30, 50, 89, 100. Spend time with them. Button. I started a new. You invested time in 27. Age. Button. Age. Button. It's 5 a.m. and you just woke up to your cat, Luna, licking your face. Do not yell it. Do nothing. Button. Do not. My cat. Genetic mutations in what? My son, Aaron, retired. Age. 90 years. Occupation. Age. Button. Age. You and your best friend, Camilla, have an opportunity to have a threesome with a guy named Joe Chen. I'm in. Button. I'm in. You and your best friend, a data age. My best friend, a data breach and my best friend, Camilla, and I had a date age. 91 years. Relationships. Verdict 10, 30, 50, 89, 100. Spend time with all. Spend time with them. Spend time. You invested. Roll call. You invested time in 27. Age. Button. Age. Button. Your little death. Attend his funeral. Your grand's death. Attend his funeral. Attend his. I paid my daughter. Age. My daughter, Beatrice, retired. Age. 92 years. Occupation. Age. Button. Age. Anxiety. My anxiety. Okay. Button. Okay. Look while at a funeral. Witness. Look at the other. Try to look the other way. Look. I witnessed it. I have been. My cat. Age. My cat, Luna, has been much less energetic. Age. 93 years. Relationships. Button. Relationships. Page 2. Bit. Relationship. Stanley. Relationship. Relationship. Camilla Bishop. Late pets. Relation. Luna. Cat. Luna. Take. Veterinarian. Take her to the vet. Take her to treat kidney failure. But treat kidney. I have been diagnosed. Relationships. Vertical 10, 30, 50, 89, 100. Spend time with them. You invested time in 25. Age. Button. Death. Your cat, Luna, died at the age of 11. Okay. Your best friend, Camilla, attend her funeral. Age. 94 years. Relationships. Button. Activities. Get plastic surgery. Back. Button. Back. Pet. Get a pet. Visit pet store. Pet store. Napoli 4. Velma 4. Hop 1. Row 1. Sir 1. Jet 2. Will 4. 4. 2. Kit sub 2. Sub Kit Preston. Ragdoll. Preston. By him. Button. You are now the. Pick random. Button. Pick Gabriel. Text field. Pick random. Pick Carter. Text. Pick random. But pick Moon. Text. Pick random. But pick Z. Text. Pick random. But pick Chairman. Text. Pick random. But Chairman. Pick random. But pick Tiger. Text. Pick select name. But select name. Your new cat is now named. Your new cat is. I paid my best friend. Age. Button. Age. A16 Dove Cameron Grand died peacefully at the age of 95. Her services were attended by her 8 loving children, her 11 grandchildren, and her nieces and nephews. A pretty and smart young lady, she studied nursing at university. Dove fulfilled her lifelong dream of becoming a translator. Friends recall her family's pride when she joined her school's basketball team. Close button. Close. Continue but. Continue as my child. Daniel button. Daniel button. My late age. 52 year. My late mother, Dove Cameron Grand, died of natural causes. She left behind a mobile home, 2 jewels, a basketball, and cash assets of $1,958,885. I inherited everything. 3,600,000. Daniel Grand. Button. Relationships. Rita Kinghyman. Relate. Siblings. Alex Grand. Relate. Child. Key and relation. Marco. Relation. Pets. Tiger. Cat. Close. Button. Close. Dimmed. Job. Button. Job. Marriage counselor. Work harder. You began age button. Age. Your coworker, Samuel, started a rumor that you scuffle with him. Have a talk. Pay no attention. Pay no attention. My coworker, I have been given. My big brother, my son, Rita has been age. 53 year. Relationships. Button. Relationship. Rita Kinghyman. Edit. Her appearance. Button. Edit her attribute. Edit your wife's rate 38%. 2800 fertility 90 97 100 happy 81%. Adjustable 9 101 health 7 71 89 100 9 80 10 0 0 0 looks 19% 9 0 10 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 9 80 6 4 10 0 0 money 65%. Adjust 45 20 30 4 5 6 7 80 9 100 sexual straight 0%. Adjust 10%. 20, 30, 4, 5, 6, 7, 80, 9, 1, smart 22%, willpower 22%, 32%, 20, 12, 2, 0%, 0%, willpower 37, 27%, 0, 0, bit life save button, save, read up, save button, save. There is something off about my coworker. I have been given a raise of 100, main menu button. Daniel Grant. View my join social. View my family. Visit the family plot. Dove Cameron Grand died last year. BitLife died. Dove Cameron Grand. Journal button. Journal. 8 died last year. Age 0 years. I was born a female in New York, United States. I was an accidental pregnancy. My birthday is June 26th. I am a Cancer. My name is Dove Cameron. My father is Ramel Cameron, a flight attendant, age 44. My mother is Genevieve Cameron, a real estate agent, age 31. We have a family cat named Jennifer. There is something off about my father lately. There is something off about my mother lately. Something happened to my mother. Age 1 year. I made the noise mama with my mouth and my caretaker became ecstatic. I was held, kissed, and fed immediately thereafter. Age 2 years. I became friends with Nate O'Keefe. Age 3 years. The Wizard of Oz sent Canada his next grandiose dimension-altering tornado. 77 people seem to have gone missing along with 5 Cairn Terriers. I used a drinking fountain to splash water on myself at the park so no one could see that I peed myself. Age 4 years. I let a little girl play with my favorite Etch-a sketch. Age 5 years. My mother and my father had a baby girl named Kayla, my new sister. She was an accidental pregnancy. I have been enrolled in elementary school at St. Scarlett's Elementary School, a private school. My father took me to help the neighbors move across town. Age 6 years. My mother and my father had a baby boy named Landon.
It's half past the hour.
He was an accidental pregnancy. My eyesight has been worsening. My parents took me to the optometrist for an eye exam. I failed my eye exam. I picked out some eyeglasses at the optometrist. My mother took me for a swim. Age 7 years. I went 9 weeks without taking a shower. I forehead crushed juice boxes at my friend Nate's birthday party. I began studying harder for elementary school. There is something off about my sister lately. I gave some attention to my cat, Jennifer. Age 8 years. I became friends with Adam Sandler. I had sore eyes after studying my elementary school work for 6 hours. I went to a cricket match with my friend, Nate. Age, 9 years. I'm starting to realize I can do anything if I set my mind to it. I was appreciative to my parents for taking me and my siblings on a first-class family vacation to Tokyo. I pulled an all-nighter studying for elementary school. I went camping with my friend, Adam. Age, 10 years. My little sister, Ashley, started elementary school. My cat, Jennifer, climbed on me while I was relaxing on the couch. I worked with her on her behavior. I studied for elementary school and actually learned something practical. My father took me parasailing. Age, 11 years. My little brother, Landon, started elementary school. I started middle school at St. Molly's Middle School, a private school. I can't wait to see what kind of cool videos have been recorded on the camcorder I found in my mom's closet. I took a boy from school named Nathan Robinson to the school dance. I tried out for my middle school cheerleading team but did not make the cut. I successfully tried out and was selected to the middle school cross-country team. I began practicing harder for the cross-country team. I studied for middle school until I went cross-eyed. My mother took me to a baseball game. Age, 12 years. Francesca Battistelli from India has been awarded the Booker Prize for her extraordinary literary accomplishments. My friend, Adam, asked me to become best friends with him. My friend, Adam, and I became best friends. I had a fever that made me so cold I buried myself under blankets trying to get warm. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Jenkins diagnosed me with the common cold. Dr. Jenkins treated my common cold. I am cured of the common cold. I put in some extra effort practicing for the cross-country team. I decided to befriend my classmate, Aurelio. I became friends with Aurelio Ross. I studied for middle school until I went cross-eyed. I took my little sister, Ashley, to play video games. Age, 13 years. I tried, and failed, to teach myself to use echolocation. The coach of the cross-country team at my middle school asked me to become co-captain of the team. I have become co-captain of the cross-country team at my middle school. I put in some extra effort practicing for the cross-country team. I decided to befriend my classmate, Dash. I became friends with Dash Bright. I studied for middle school until I went cross-eyed. I took my little brother, Landon, whitewater rafting. Age, 14 years. I started high school at St. Thomas's High School, a private school. I decided to see what extracurricular activities were available at my new high school. I successfully tried out and was selected to the high school basketball team. I began practicing harder for the basketball team. I had sore eyes after studying my high school work for 7 hours. I decided to befriend my classmate, Armando. I became friends with Armando Venegas. I shared all of the world's drama with my cat, Jennifer. Age, 15 years. I told my friend that the most unbelievable story coming out of the Tiger King Netflix series was the suspicious disappearance of Carol Baskin's husband. I put in some extra effort practicing for the basketball team. I tried to befriend my classmate, Anthony, but he wasn't interested in becoming my friend. I tried to befriend my classmate, Ashley, but she wasn't interested in becoming my friend. I tried to befriend my classmate, Gwen, but he wasn't interested in becoming my friend. I tried to befriend my classmate, Jaden, but he wasn't interested in becoming my friend. I decided to befriend my classmate, Jesse. I became friends with Jesse Pyle. My father took me to play charades. My mother took me sailing. I took my little sister, Ashley, to sing karaoke. I took my little brother, Landon, to get frozen yogurt topped with whipped cream. I took my friend, Nate, to a film festival. I took my best friend, Adam, to troll people on the internet. I took my friend, Aurelio, to dinner. I took my friend, Dash, to listen to a soul band. I took my friend, Armando, to watch toy unboxing videos. I took my friend, Jesse, to a music festival. I got the full grooming service for my cat, Jennifer. Age, 16 years. My little sister, Ashley, started middle school. The coach of the basketball team at my high school asked me to become co-captain of the team. I have become co-captain of the basketball team at my high school. I failed my driving test. I felt especially productive after spending some of my free time on extra high school studying. Age, 17 years. My little brother, Landon, started middle school. My cat, Jennifer, lived a great life, but sadly passed peacefully in the night. The coach of the basketball team at my high school asked me to become captain of the team. I have become captain of the basketball team at my high school. My friend, Aurelio, asked me to become best friends with him. I told him that I wanted to remain friends only. Age, 18 years. I graduated from high school. I became friends with Philip Dubeck. I applied to university and was accepted. My parents agreed to pay my university tuition. I started a university program in nursing. I successfully tried out and was selected to the university basketball team. I decided to befriend my classmate, Billy Ray. I became friends with Billy Ray Cyrus. I rushed Alpha Chi Omega but was rejected. I rushed Alpha Delta Pi but was rejected. I successfully rushed A Phi and have been admitted to the Alpha Epsilon Phi sorority. Age, 19 years. My little sister, Ashley, started high school. My classmate, Levi, asked me out. I am now dating Levi Grand. I began practicing harder for the basketball team. I put in some extra effort practicing for the basketball team. I had sore eyes after studying my university work for 5 hours. I'm not sure what's gotten into Dr. Cullen lately. I attempted to seduce my professor, Dr. Price, but failed. I was sent to the dean's office for making sexual advances towards a member of the faculty. I apologized to the dean, Dr. Cullen, and promised him that it wouldn't happen again. I received a warning from the dean. I took Levi to do a puzzle at the library. My father took me kayaking. I took my mother to make homemade mini pizzas. I took my little sister, Ashley, rollerblading. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to a bar with me. I took my friend, Nate, to a baseball game. I took my best friend, Adam, to fly a drone. I took my friend, Aurelio, to listen to the local boys choir perform Bach. I took my friend, Dash, to climb the neighbor's tree. I took my friend, Armando, to a freestyle hip-hop battle. I took my friend, Jesse, to a bar. I took my friend, Philip, paddleboarding. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to a comic book store. Age, 20 years. My little brother, Landon, started high school. My fellow teammates on the basketball team at my university have nominated me to become co-captain of the team. I have become co-captain of the basketball team at my university. Levi encouraged me to give up my virginity to him. I told him that he can take my virginity. Levi made love to me. I put in some extra effort practicing for the basketball team. I spent more time watching BitLife videos than studying for university, but something's better than nothing. Age, 21 years. I've been having crazy menstrual cramps this year. The coach of the basketball team at my university asked me to become captain of the team. I have become captain of the basketball team at my university. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. I spent more time looking at the ceiling than studying for university, but something's better than nothing. Age, 22 years. Levi graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in engineering. He started a new position as apprentice trucker for a rival trucking company. My father retired. I graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in nursing. I gave birth to a baby boy. I named him Alex Grand. I had my son, Alex, circumcised. My friend, Billy Ray, asked me to become best friends with him. I told him that I wanted to remain friends only. I applied for the position of associate nurse at Smart Medical Center but didn't get an interview. I got an interview at New York General Hospital for their apprentice midwife opening. I was hired by a sorority sister for the position of apprentice midwife for New York General Hospital with a salary of $68,265. I began working harder in my job as apprentice midwife. Age, 23 years. My little sister, Ashley, graduated from high school. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. I became friends with Camille Bishop. I took Levi to a cosplay convention. My father took me to a Baptist church. I took my mother to watch a movie under the stars in the park. I took my little sister, Ashley, skydiving. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to play The Floor is Lava with me. I took my son, Alex, grocery shopping. I took my friend, Nate, whitewater rafting. I took my best friend, Adam, to get cornrow braids. I took my friend, Aurelio, to make a safety evacuation map. I took my friend, Dash, to an indoor trampoline park. I took my friend, Armando, tubing down the river. I took my friend, Jesse, to spin on chairs at a furniture store. I took my friend, Philip, to build a sandcastle in a sandbox at the park. I took my friend, Billy Ray, camping. I took my friend, Camilla, to ride the halfpipe at the skate park. The job recruiter identified the position of apprentice midwife at Smart Medical Center as a match for my skill set. I turned down an interview for the position. The job recruiter identified the position of translator at Prosperity Dynamics as a match for my skill set. I turned down an interview for the position. Age, 24 years. Levi and I have been together for 5 years. Levi has been promoted to trucker. My little sister, Ashley, began studying computer science at university. She moved out. My little brother, Landon, graduated from high school. New York General Hospital promoted me to midwife with a salary of $78,126. I gave birth to a baby boy. I named him Aaron Grand. I chose to vaccinate my son, Alex. I'm trying to move up in the ranks of New York General Hospital with a little extra elbow grease. The job recruiter identified the position of midwife at Smart Medical Center as a match for my skill set. I turned down an interview for the position. The job recruiter identified the position of apprentice midwife at Smart Medical Center as a match for my skill set. I turned down an interview for the position. The job recruiter identified the position of dental hygienist at Dental New York as a match for my skill set. I agreed to an interview for the position. I stopped showing up to work for my old position as midwife for New York General Hospital. I was hired by a sorority sister for the position of dental hygienist for Dental New York with a salary of $69,347. I'm trying to move up in the ranks of Dental New York with a little extra elbow grease. Age, 25 years. My little brother, Landon, began studying English at university. Sometimes at night after a long day, Siri randomly tells me to pull it together. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. Levi Grand proposed to me with a 0.46 carat emerald ring at a car show. I accepted his proposal. I took Levi to watch a play. My father took me to ride bumper cars. I took my mother to fly a drone. I took my little sister, Ashley, to perform in a flash mob at the college. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to the symphony with me. I took my son, Alex, to play in the rain. I took my son, Aaron, to fly a kite. I took my friend, Nate, whale watching. I took my best friend, Adam, to a baseball game. I took my friend, Aurelio, to make homemade mini pizzas. I took my friend, Dash, to look at homes for sale. I took my friend, Armando, to do Miranda Lambert karaoke. I took my friend, Jesse, to a barbecue. I took my friend, Philip, to ride bumper cars. I took my friend, Billy Ray, stargazing. I took my friend, Camilla, to relax while floating in a natural hot spring. Age, 26 years. My little brother, Landon, moved out. I gave birth to a baby girl. I named her Beatrice Grand. I recognize that I need to work harder in order to fulfill my potential at Dental New York. The job recruiter identified the position of dental hygienist at Blueprint Dentistry as a match for my skill set. I turned down an interview for the position. The job recruiter identified the position of translator at Ambrosia International as a match for my skill set. I agreed to an interview for the position. I stopped showing up to work for my old position as dental hygienist for Dental New York. I was hired by a sorority sister for the position of translator for Ambrosia International with a salary of $39,729. I felt motivated enough about my job as translator that I put in some extra effort. Age, 27 years. My son, Alex, started elementary school. My friend, Jesse, asked me to become best friends with him. I told him that I wanted to remain friends only. I took Levi to play in the sprinklers at the local park. My father took me to listen to the local boys choir perform Mozart. I took my mother to people watch at Walmart. I took my little sister, Ashley, camping. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to watch figure skating with me. I took my son, Alex, to a cafe to play cards. I took my son, Aaron, to do caricature drawings of random people in a public place. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to make a safety evacuation map. I took my friend, Nate, to do a puzzle at the library. I took my best friend, Adam, to the movies. I took my friend, Aurelio, camping. I took my friend, Dash, to a yoga class. I took my friend, Armando, to a puppet-making seminar. I took my friend, Jesse, to work in a community garden. I took my friend, Philip, tubing down the river. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to the amusement park. I took my friend, Camilla, to a Pilates class. Age, 28 years. My little sister, Ashley, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in computer science. She started graduate school. I have been given a raise of 7.1%. My salary is now $42,545. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. I became friends with Natalie Balboa Kelly. I felt motivated enough about my job as translator that I put in some extra effort. Age, 29 years. Levi and I have been together for 10 years. My son, Aaron, started elementary school. My little brother, Landon, graduated from university with an undergraduate degree in English. He started business school. Ambrosia International promoted me to senior translator with a salary of $55,218. I gave birth to a baby boy. I named him Ben Grand. I slept all night but woke up without any energy. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Schaff diagnosed me with hay fever. Dr. Schaff treated my hay fever. I am cured of hay fever. I took Levi to volunteer at a pet shelter. My father took me to hold up signs outside the TV network studio. I took my mother strolling around town. I took my little sister, Ashley, to scare random people by jumping out of the bushes at a local park. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to throw paper airplanes off the bleachers at the local high school with me. I took my son, Alex, to a DIY workshop at a hardware store. I took my son, Aaron, to an indoor trampoline park. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to pick flowers. I took my son, Ben, to a cafe to play cards. I took my friend, Nate, to challenge strangers to staring contests at the grocery store. I took my best friend, Adam, to watch a Rubik's Cube tournament at the local university. I took my friend, Aurelio, to have a random dance party in a public plaza. I took my friend, Dash, to learn origami at the community college. I took my friend, Armando, to the drive-in movie theater. I took my friend, Jesse, to an art museum. I took my friend, Philip, to the zoo. I took my friend, Billy Ray, gambling. I took my friend, Camilla, to watch toy unboxing videos. I took my friend, Natalie, to watch a magic show at the community center. Age, 30 years. My little sister, Ashley, graduated from graduate school. She started a new position as junior reporter for Sparkle Broadcasting Service. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. My coworkers at Ambrosia International noticed that I've been grinding harder till the hour. Age, 31 years. My daughter, Beatrice, started elementary school. My little brother, Landon, graduated from business school. He started a new position as school teacher for New York Public Schools. I have been given a raise of 5.1%. My salary is now $58,034. I gave birth to a baby boy. I named him Caleb Grand. I took Levi fishing. My father took me to watch a rap battle contest. I took my mother to dance in the rain. I took my little sister, Ashley, tubing down the river. My little brother, Landon, refused to go birdwatching with me. I took my son, Alex, golfing. I took my son, Aaron, to play tennis. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to dinner. I took my son, Ben, to the circus. I took my son, Caleb, to watch sumo wrestling. I took my friend, Nate, for a bike ride. I took my best friend, Adam, to a motivational seminar. I took my friend, Aurelio, tubing down the river. I took my friend, Dash, to an art museum. I took my friend, Armando, to a puppet-making seminar. I took my friend, Jesse, to get frozen yogurt topped with gummy bears. I took my friend, Philip, to make hand-painted t-shirts. I took my friend, Billy Ray, stargazing. I took my friend, Camilla, to attend the juggling class. I took my friend, Natalie, to challenge strangers to staring contests at the grocery store. Age, 32 years. My little sister, Ashley, has been promoted to reporter. My little brother, Landon, married Cruella Weiner, a 31-year-old flight attendant. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. I married Levi at a winery. Levi and I went to Disneyland for our honeymoon. Following the wedding, I decided to hyphenate my last name. I am now Dove Cameron Grand. My friend, Dash, asked me to become best friends with him. I told him that I wanted to remain friends only. I experienced constipation. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Shaft diagnosed me with migraines. Dr. Shaft treated my migraines. I am cured of migraines. I put in extra hours for Ambrosia International. Age, 33 years. My son, Alex, started middle school. My little brother, Landon, and his wife, Cruella, had a baby boy named Tommy Bernks. I have been given a raise of 4.9%. My salary is now $60,850. I gave birth to a baby boy. I named him Cody Grand. I took Levi crocheting. My father took me ant-hiking. I took my mother to a meditation class. I took my little sister, Ashley, to have a water gun fight. My little brother, Landon, refused to go horseback riding in the country with me. I took my son, Alex, to build a pillow fort. I took my son, Aaron, to the museum. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to scare random people while pretending to be statues. I took my son, Ben, breakdancing. I took my son, Caleb, to Parker Hardcore. I took my son, Cody, cliff diving. I took my nephew, Tommy, to scare random people by jumping out of the bushes at a local park. I took my friend, Nate, to shoot hoops. I took my best friend, Adam, to the country fair. I took my friend, Aurelio, to take a nap in a bed at a furniture store. I took my friend, Dash, for a picnic. I took my friend, Armando, to a hockey game. I took my friend, Jesse, to learn origami at the community college. I took my friend, Philip, to make a safety evacuation map. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to do some gardening. I took my friend, Camilla, to play in the sprinklers at the local park. I took my friend, Natalie, to watch a movie under the stars in the park. Age, 34 years. My son, Ben, started elementary school. My little sister, Ashley, has been promoted to senior reporter. A blind man hit me with his cane and called me a dingbat. My father died of complications from old age. I planned his funeral and donated his body to science per his wishes. My gut hurt so badly that I had difficulty thinking straight. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Shaft diagnosed me with the flu. Dr. Shaft treated my flu. I am cured of the flu. I put in extra hours for Ambrosia International. Age, 35 years. My son, Aaron, started middle school. My little brother, Landon, and his wife, Cruella, had a baby boy named Jeremiah Bernks. My mother retired. I have been given a raise of 4.6%. My salary is now $63,666. Levi cheated on me. I forgave him. I took Levi to a soccer match. I took my mother to pick strawberries. I took my little sister, Ashley, to a record store to check out some vinyl. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to try archery with me. I took my son, Alex, geocaching. I took my son, Aaron, geocaching. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to get henna tattoos. I took my son, Ben, mountain climbing. I took my son, Caleb, snorkeling. I took my son, Cody, longboarding. I took my nephew, Tommy, to people watch at Walmart. I took my nephew, Jeremiah, to attend a goat yoga class. I took my friend, Nate, to people watch at Walmart. I took my best friend, Adam, to scare random people while pretending to be statues. I took my friend, Aurelio, to fly a kite. I took my friend, Dash, geocaching. I took my friend, Armando, to ride bumper cars. I took my friend, Jesse, to attend a goat yoga class. I took my friend, Philip, to the park. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to sing karaoke. I took my friend, Camilla, to a meditation class. I took my friend, Natalie, to spin on chairs at a furniture store. Age, 36 years. My son, Alex, started high school. My son, Caleb, started elementary school. An enormous tidal wave has engulfed the coastline of Japan after an asteroid crashed into the nearby sea. The wake of the impact sent an 80-foot tsunami wave racing towards the shore at a speed of approximately 20 miles per hour. The loss of life in this tragic event is expected to be unprecedented. I'm pregnant with Levi's baby. I'm trying to move up in the ranks of Ambrosia International with a little extra elbow grease. Age, 37 years. My daughter, Beatrice, started middle school. My little brother, Landon, and his wife, Cruella, had a baby girl named Allison Burks. I have a new supervisor named Mikhail Harris. I have been given a raise of 4.4%. My salary is now $66,484. My son, Cody, won't eat anything other than beef Wellington. I gave birth to a baby girl. I named her Delilah Grand. My friend, Billy Ray, asked me to become best friends with him. I told him that I wanted to remain friends only. I had a nasty case of diarrhea that lasted for days. I made a doctor's appointment. Dr. Shaft diagnosed me with pneumonia. Dr. Shaft treated my pneumonia. I am cured of pneumonia. I took Levi to a painting class. I took my mother to an indoor trampoline park. I took my little sister, Ashley, to post BitLife screenshots on Instagram. My little brother, Landon, refused to go to a yoga class with me. I took my son, Alex, to a Methodist church. I took my son, Aaron, to the movies. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to listen to the local boys' choir perform Bach. I took my son, Ben, to sing karaoke. I took my son, Caleb, to an art museum. I took my son, Cody, to a neighborhood block party. I took my daughter, Delilah, to have a sword fight in public using straws. My nephew, Tommy, refused to go to the park to give peanut butter and jelly sandwiches to homeless people with me. I took my nephew, Jeremiah, to an escape room. I took my niece, Allison, to a puppet-making seminar. I took my friend, Nate, to a football game. I took my best friend, Adam, to take a nap in a bed at a furniture store. I took my friend, Aurelio, longboarding. I took my friend, Dash, snowboarding. I took my friend, Armando, to a cafe to play cards. I took my friend, Jesse, to the museum. I took my friend, Philip, to a neighborhood block party. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to the zoo. I took my friend, Camilla, to graffiti train cars. I took my friend, Natalie, cliff diving. Age, 38 years. My son, Aaron, started high school. My son, Cody, started elementary school. My nephew, Tommy, started elementary school. I recognize that I need to work harder in order to fulfill my potential at Ambrosia International. Age, 39 years. I have a new supervisor named Master Dunn. I have been given a raise of 4.2%. My salary is now $69,300. I took Levi birdwatching. I took my mother to play BitLife. I took my little sister, Ashley, to volunteer at a retirement community. My little brother, Landon, refused to go tire swinging with me. I took my son, Alex, to the zoo. I took my son, Aaron, golfing. I took my daughter, Beatrice, to hold up signs outside the TV network studio. I took my son, Ben, deep-sea fishing. I took my son, Caleb, to a painting class. I took my son, Cody, to play golf. I took my daughter, Delilah, to throw paper airplanes off the bleachers at the local high school. I took my nephew, Tommy, to perform in a flash mob at the courthouse. My nephew, Jeremiah, refused to go to practice sumo wrestling with me. I took my niece, Allison, to make flower arrangements. I took my friend, Nate, golfing. I took my best friend, Adam, to a food festival. I took my friend, Aurelio, to troll people on the internet. I took my friend, Dash, to do some gardening. I took my friend, Armando, to send postcards to distant relatives. I took my friend, Jesse, to build a pillow fort. I took my friend, Philip, to parkour hardcore. I took my friend, Billy Ray, to a hot dog eating contest. I took my friend, Camilla, to spin on chairs at a furniture store. I took my friend, Natalie, to do a puzzle at the library. A basketball has come into my possession. Age, 40 years. My son, Alex, graduated from high school. My daughter, Beatrice, started high school. My son, Ben, jokes full screen recording.
What? 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 Ow! Come on. Come on. Come on. Downstairs. Go. Come on. Come on. Down. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Thanks for watching Val's Vlogs. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notifications. Make sure that you set them to all notifications so you can be aware of every video that I post daily. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day. Bye guys!